Hello guys, welcome back to another little video. It's Mark, the table tennis player, coach, enthusiast. I mean, yeah, you know the drill, whatever you want to call me. Back to bring you a little weekly update. So, yeah, this week in table tennis for myself has been relatively quiet actually. So Wednesday night we had a league game out in Bathford. So we're playing Bathford A. I thought I was going to play that one, so it was going to be me, Pete, and Connor from the B team, but then Michael, one of our Rolls-Royce players, made himself available on the morning about 10 o'clock. So I didn't want to let young Connor down, a 16-year-old lad who's been training up with Table Tennis Daily and a lot of good coaches and players up there. I think he even had a knock with Louis Price recently. But yeah, I didn't want to let him down. He was super keen on playing. So I thought, well, I'll just travel with them and yeah, just watch the game and get a little bit, get a few shots and stuff like that in. So I ended up filming the doubles in the end. But yeah, it was a great night. Went into their little next room. So Bath Ford had a transformation in their village hall probably a couple of years ago now. It doesn't seem too new. It seems new to me. But a lot better flooring, lighting, a lot better place to play really. But in their next sort of side room, behind the main room, they had group of three OAPs playing. And I said, could I join in? And so I joined in with them for a little bit, gave them a few tips on sort of ready position and what to anticipate for shots and what to do when you're thinking about when serving and stuff. And they really, really appreciated it. There was some great guys there. Even one of them, Tony, used to captain me for Bathford. I think we were C or D at the time, years and years ago. I'm talking like 15, probably nearly 20 years ago now, when I first came back to Bath. 15 years ago, actually. But yeah, no, it's super cool to see him again. And yeah, he's nearly 90 years old now and still playing once or twice a week down at Bathford. So yeah, lovely little community club they got there. So well done, guys, that organise that behind the scenes. I know it's not easy. So no, really appreciate you guys and what you're doing there. But to the game itself, where Albert, who was their number one player, he had an absolute blinder. Well done, Albert, for that performance there. He ended up beating all of our players. And yeah, I think he beat Michael 3-1, Pete's 3-0, I think it was, and yeah, Connor 3-1. But Connor to get a point against Albert, the form he was in, was phenomenal. Then Stephen Husbands, I think his name is, was the other player who's their sort of regular. He's a very tall man. He's got a very big reach on him and has a lot of wicked spin on his forehand. And again, he came through. I think he came through all of his games, or I think Pete might have beaten 3-2, actually thinking on it. But anyway, played very, very well as well. And then Imran was the other player. I'm not too familiar with Imran. I think I've met him a few times at Bath social sessions and just looking across the room when other games going on, seeing him play. And yeah, he took Connor to the fifth set, and Connor actually managed to prevail and come through. He struggled a bit against the other two that we put out, but no, really, really close sort of night. They won 23-18, I want to say, without looking at the scorecard. But yeah, well-earned victory for them. I guess a little bit disappointing for us, but Connor, I say he was player of the match. He got 5 out of his 9 points. Michael got 6, and yeah, Pete got 5 as well. And the doubles was 3-2 to Bathford, I think, if I can remember rightly, or 3-2 to us. Again, it's been a long night, guys, to be fair. As you can see, filming just after Keynsham Table Tennis Club. And then, yeah, tonight we played a lot of epic games. We had 19 in the room again. So far this year, we've had 19, 22, and 19 again tonight. So really, really good. We had one new player tonight. I forget his name, actually, a Turkish chap. I'll shout you out next time. Without looking back at my scorebook, my attendance book, if you like. But yeah, no, just one new player tonight. And then young Ethan from Oldfield School, he came again for the second week running. Told me he used to play a lot of badminton. We used to be sponsored and stuff, so he's got a good eye-hand coordination. I've been watching him a little bit. I haven't had a chance to knock with him yet, but yeah, looks quite a talent. And if we can fix up some technique and some table tennis shots in there, then yeah, I think he's got the makings of a very, very good player. Yeah, and then Paul from Hannam, he came for the third week now, so he gets his own peg. So congrats to you, Paul, the highlight of your year so far. Hopefully not the entire highlight of your whole year, but yeah, no, it's good to see you again, Paul. And yeah, everyone that came, Clive. Yeah, Clive came for the first time for years actually to this club. Trying to think of his second name actually now. It'll probably come to me after I've stopped recording. But yeah, he's an experienced player. He's been away from the game for 1 or 2 seasons now. But yeah, really, really good to see him back. Such a defensive player, so good. Then I managed to have a little knock at the end with young Zach, who was telling me about how he goes once a month now to sort of Paralympic, like sort of hopefuls training camp. I'm not really sure what to call it. Forgive me, Zach, I've said it wrong. But it's once a month, like future, potential athletes get together and have focused table tennis sessions. Big thanks to Nick and his connections at Bristol Academy for making that happen. I'm really pleased that he's seeing some good coaches, not just once a month, but seeing Nick every week when Bristol Flyers aren't playing at home. I think they're at home for the next 2 weeks now, so it sees Zach a little bit more, which is great for me. Really nice lad. Even if this West Ham team have changed their manager, but Graham Potter, he should do all right. I mean, this ain't a football channel, but yeah, I think they'll be quite all right this season. And then, yeah, what else have we had? Then, yeah, also at the end played Gergo, a Hungarian lad. He's the only pen holder that was there tonight. Super tricky playing pen holders sometimes because, the angles and the balls come off different. But, yeah, he had a really, really good session. I watched him on a few games as well. Looks very, very good. And then Sam Jones. So Sam's one of our newer members. He's been coming for a little while now. But yeah, such a likeable lad. And I think he's one of the talented ones to watch. In his early 20s, so lots of room for improvement. But the playing level already is of a good high standard. So I think he's going to be one to try and get into a summer league team. And then hopefully in the winter league, get him involved with a pro club then. And yeah, get him involved in the local table tennis scene, hopefully. Hope you enjoy it enough, Sam, and keep coming. That'd be superb. But yeah, anyway, that's it from me, really. Next week, got some good fixtures coming on. So I haven't mentioned St George Cross for a while because I've been sort of out of that team a little bit. But yeah, they've got games every week. I think they had a loss this week, but always next week, boys. Archie's playing in that one fully now, which is great to see. A good 60-odd% win record as well. So fantastic for a teenager there to compete in Division 3 in Bristol and do that well. And similarly, Connor, who we mentioned earlier, he's in Division 2 on about 50% or so. So absolutely unbelievable. And then obviously can't mention those two without mentioning Josh, the star player. He was playing in Bristol this week. And yeah, he's in Bristol Prem along with Charlie. So yeah, they're doing bits up in that division, which is unbelievable to see. Yeah, and then we've got Bath Invaders A, which is the big one, the big Monksy crew of players. We don't know who their third player is going to be. I think Marion is unfortunately injured for a little bit. So, but you've got Jack Vaughan and Nick Branch. We call him Josh's granddad. So yeah, we got those two playing, and yeah, we don't know who their third player is going to be. A bit of a mystery until the day. I'm sure I'm going to have some phone calls from Monksy, so appreciate that, mate. Winding us up a little bit as to what's going to go on. But I'm hopefully going to meet up with a former Keynsham table tennis captain in Captain Vipan. He's now working for Table Tennis England. He's got a weekend off to come back to the Bath and Bristol area. So going to meet up with him next Friday at the Ping Pod. So that's going to be great fun. Never been to a Friday open social session. I think it's like 6 till 9 or 6 till 10. Really good value for money. So yeah, it should be interesting to see what types of players are there. I'm expecting quite a high standard. And from you, Vipan, I'm expecting some very, very good rallies, as I saw a few Instagram clips when you're in London playing. So yeah, I think you've improved a lot, which is unbelievable to see. Again, one of the nicest people you can ever meet as well. So looking forward to hearing more about how he's getting on at Table Tennis England. And yeah, finally a Keynsham TTC person up in the higher ranks of table tennis. So that's excellent to see. But anyway, guys, that's enough from me tonight. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. There will be some longer form videos. I'm going to try and get a couple of them edited this weekend. Unfortunately, got some personal stuff going on where I have to do a bit of looking after a few people in the family. But yeah, I'll try and get it out this weekend. 1 or 2 longer form videos of me playing recently. And yeah, we go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. Anything we do talk about table tennis is great for the sport, basically. But yeah, make sure you get to a table, pick up a bat and play. Cheers. Bye-bye.